Tech News on December 15, 2025. The AI industry is facing scrutiny today on two fronts: misinformation and its growing physical footprint. Elon Musk's XAI chatbot, Grok, has been observed spreading significant misinformation regarding the mass shooting at Bondi Beach in Australia. The chatbot, integrated into the social media platform X, produced incorrect details about the event, raising further concerns about the reliability of large language models in breaking news situations and the risks of automated, unverified information dissemination. Meanwhile, the boom in AI is creating tangible resource conflicts. A new report indicates the rapid construction of energy-intensive data centers to power AI models is beginning to strain national infrastructure budgets. The demand for power and land is reportedly diverting resources and labor from other critical public works projects, including improvements to roads and bridges. This highlights a growing tension between digital expansion and the maintenance of physical infrastructure. In corporate news, iRobot, the pioneering company behind the Roomba vacuum, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The filing follows the collapse of its planned acquisition by Amazon, which was blocked by European regulators. The company is now set to be acquired by its own primary supplier, Shenzhen Pisa Robotics, marking a significant end for one of the most recognizable brands in consumer robotics and a cautionary tale about reliance on big tech acquisitions. Business news on December 15, 2025. Turning to the markets, U.S. stock futures are showing a modest rise this morning, attempting to recover from last week's tech-driven sell-off, as traders anticipate a week full of economic data. The fallout from the AI industry's energy consumption is creating new, high-demand roles in corporate America. Companies are now scrambling to hire experienced energy traders to manage and hedge against the rising and volatile electricity costs associated with powering large-scale AI data centers. This trend signals a new intersection of finance, energy markets, and the technology sector, as managing power costs becomes a critical competitive advantage. The major corporate headline is the bankruptcy of iRobot. The maker of the Roomba robotic vacuum has entered Chapter 11 proceedings after its $1.7 billion merger with Amazon was terminated due to regulatory hurdles in the EU. The company's failure to sustain itself independently after the deal's collapse underscores the challenges in the consumer hardware market and the significant influence that regulatory bodies now wield over the strategies of both startups and tech giants. World news on December 15, 2025. On the global stage, Chile has elected far-right candidate José Antonio Kast as its next president. His victory marks a significant political shift for the nation, with many observers noting he will be the country's most right-wing leader since the era of Augusto Pinochet. The election result signals a turn away from the progressive policies of the previous administration and is expected to have wide-ranging implications for the region. In Hong Kong, a high-profile national security trial has concluded with the conviction of pro-democracy media tycoon Jimmy Lai. The 78-year-old British citizen was found guilty of colluding with foreign countries. The verdict is seen by international observers as a major moment in the city's legal and political transformation under the national security law imposed by Beijing. Finally, Australian authorities are continuing to release details about the victims of the tragic mass shooting at Bondi Beach. Among those confirmed deceased are a 10-year-old girl, 2 prominent local rabbis, and a Holocaust survivor. The investigation into the gunman's motives is ongoing as the country mourns the victims of its worst mass shooting in decades.